story here from an experience perspective. 8 years for Rocky Bradley. Not even a year yet for Tiffany Nieves.
Rocky's been out there grinding away for 8 years, trained by one of my old buddies, the Soul Man, Alex G in South Florida.
Oh, wait, pin.
Starting to hear the term prodigy thrown around a lot when talking about Tiffany. Again, only a year in professional wrestling, and to say she's done more than her share of high-profile things at this point would be an understatement.
Well, absolutely, and I don't want to understate this fact, but the fact that Tiffany Nieves can say that she is a cancer survivor, that's going to harden you in ways that other life conditions might not here. And, of course, Rocky Bradley having a fight from underneath right in this moment, but Bradley looks like $1 million. This young lady adding a ton of muscle.
Yeah, spending some serious time in the weight room, but the cardio still absolutely top-notch, just in great condition. Again, an opportunity to be on the big stage like this. Showing up looking like stars, acting like stars, the fans treat you like stars, and then you come into the ring and show that you're a legit professional wrestler. Look at the mat work on display. Beautiful.
Yeah,
got her.
Fix. That 2 count only, but that's what you're seeing right here. And I mean this in the most respectful way possible. I mean, heck, Nieves spent time at Flatbags, spending time at OVW. She's getting some of the best in the sport to work with her, but you get experience through on-that job training, so to speak. And reality of the situation is, you're already seeing it here. Rocky Bradley's twisting Nieves in ways she's never been twisted before.
One thing I can say without any doubt whatsoever, the women's wrestling scene in Florida right now is at a totally different level than it's ever been. There is just quality talent throughout the state, but until they get here to shine, this is the place that they know. This is where things happen. How many huge superstars have been launched?
Oh, 100%. And think about it again. Rocky Bradley, we saw her years ago, 4, 5, 6 years ago in American Combat Wrestling. We last saw her February 2018, Shine 54. From the perspective of growth, if you compare where Bradley was then to where she is now, verse should I say, where Nieves is in her career. Again, there's an infancy here in the case of Tiffany, and in the case of Rocky, it's crescendoing, so to speak.
Like how serious these competitors take each other. Nobody's coming in here thinking that this is going to be a walk in the park.
Oh, absolutely not. And you can see Tiffany Nieves, you would think this was a championship match when it comes to just the effort you're seeing in everything Nieves does.
Yeah, there's no waste of motion whatsoever. Everything she does means something.
Yeah, and again, this head scissors here from Bradley. I talked about the idea of twisting the opponent in ways that Nieves just perhaps isn't used to, especially when you're having to deal with it live.
Yeah, Rocky's just got to be chomping at the bit again. 4 years since she was last seen in Shine. I mean, it's got to be just that carrot constantly dangling in front of you. So much championship caliber talent constantly coming through Shine.
Looking championship caliber right now is Nieves with her own counter and not slowing down the offensive, but getting caught. And I'm not sure if I saw that right, Ron, but that looked like a little bit of a hair perhaps in the hand of Rocky Bradley.
Not afraid to take a shortcut in the locker room or fans in the crowd like that. But
see that elbow as well. I got to wonder if we're seeing some frustration coming out here in Rocky Bradley. That knee rocks Nieves.
Really methodical in the attack. Oh!
Vicious toss into that bottom turnbuckle.
The referee checking closely.
Nieves could be knocked out.
Oh, the primary function. Oh! Driving into the canvas, but again, the safety of the competitors, the primary responsibility of the referee.
And now the pin. No, you're spot on when it comes to that. And official Julie Dilbert on the scene making sure that Nieves could continue, but I don't think Nieves just expected that sudden change, sudden switch of momentum, getting tossed in the corner, but now perhaps cobwebs going, getting shooken off. No. Instead, really caught again.
Those knees really being put to good use. Beautiful.
T-bone suplex just tossing Nieves across the ring. I mentioned Bradley is incredibly strong. For somebody that was once a dancer and competitive cheerleader, at this point looks like a competitive lifter, but caught by the knee of Nieves. And Nieves now, just when I thought, again, Tiffany might be able to fight off, instead Bradley, not only in control, what a German.
Wow. Dangerous offense just out of nowhere. that 7 years experience factor really starting to show through. Rocky.
Now the pin.
Oh, I thought that was it for sure.
And credit to Radley, you notice she pulled Nieves into the center of the ring to make sure Nieves had nowhere to go. And credit to Nieves now, just getting the shoulder up in the nick of time. And watch the face again of Radley here.
Good catch by you too. Those ropes might as well be a mile away when you're smack dab in the center of that ring. Tiffany firing back.
You got to give it to Nieves.
Tough. Toe to toe, right in the middle of the ring.
She's living on the road right now, chasing the dream, hoping to get to Mexico late 2022 to train. And you got to get those wins if you're going to get those opportunities. And a win here tonight would be huge for Nieves, but Radley is not making it easy, to say the least. What a forearm.
I don't think the wrestling world doesn't notice when there's a talent willing to get in the car, get on the planes, do whatever it takes to make those towns, be seen by as many eyes as possible. But the exposure here.
Unique offense from Nieves. Perhaps Radley's caught. Is this enough?
I thought she was just stunned, but she's almost completely out of it. If it wasn't for the foot on the ropes, and you had just mentioned a minute ago to take that opportunity and drag the prone body away from the ropes, not use this time, and I think it cost the victory.
Very well may have, and you got to give it as well to the veteran instinct of Rocky Radley, knowing where she was in the ring, but clotheslines galore here from Nieves.
Just throwing it into another gear. Beautiful DDT. Is that it, Trevin? Hook of the leg.
Lateral press, and no!
Where is she getting it from? You can see the look of shock on the face of Nieves. Rocky Radley says, I'm not done yet.
Absolutely love the intensity you're seeing from both of these athletes. It sounds like we've got WWE faithful. Oh man, ace crusher.
Beautifully executed.
Hook in the leg, but still not enough to put away Nieves.
Crowd realizing they're witnessing something special here. What a matchup between these two.
Bringing things to life here, OCC Roadhouse.
Hey, I said the bar was set high after that first match, but I think we're going to have a whole night of one-upsmanship. I hope so, because it's been incredible so far. Referee counting both competitors down.
Yeah, we got a 10 count here. Someone's got to answer, and I think we're seeing signs of life from Rocky Radley. In fact, Radley, again, handful of hair here. Oh, Enziguri. And that's not all. What's Nieves got next? She's going for that neck breaker, does connect. Could it be, Ron?
2 7/8. Shock again. Etched across the face. Figured Money in the Bank, it was over.
And I think this is that moment we're going to find out from Nieves. Does she have the emotional maturity to be able to keep in this thing after being set back and caught here by Radley, rolling the dice? And is this enough? The pin, Nieves is in the ropes. Official didn't see it.
Confusion on the face of everybody. Fans stunned.
Rocky Radley.
Ron, I gotta tell you, official has no idea, but I'm pretty sure Rocky more than knew there was a foot there on the rope, and instead Radley taking advantage.
She's gonna take the victory any way she can get it. Looks like Tiffany, a victim of circumstance.
Congratulations, Rocky, on your win, returning back to Shine Wrestling. Now, you said this match was your Pro Wrestling Resurrection. Well, I want to know, how are you feeling? Pretty damn alive.
Yeah, she's feeling good now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rocky Radley.
Big win in the return here for Rocky Radley. And as much as I got to give it to Tiffany Nieves, turning some heads here, Shine 73, record books are going to show this young lady here, Rocky Radley, victorious in her return to Shine Wrestling.
Oh my gosh, I feel exhausted. I feel used. I feel like I'm wasting my time at this point. I mean, I went out of my way to get retrained, to study my opponents. And at this point, it's like being the nice guy is not going to get me what I want, especially here at Shine. I mean, I came with a good attitude. I'm respectful. I'm humble. You know, people say I'm the fighter. I'm the survivor. Tiffany, you're getting so much better, but what if I don't want to just be better? What if I want to be the best? What if I want to win? Does that make me selfish? I don't get it. Should I not feel this way? This opportunity given to me? You know, I'm tired of asking what I need to do. I think I know what I need to do.